Welcome to the NASP Safety News Break. This week, we'll look at an Illinois contractor whose repeated OSHA violations have racked up over $118,000 in fines. We also get some information on the toll the construction of the Qatar World Cup has taken on migrant workers in the region. And it looks like Family Dollar is in hot water again with some all-too-familiar OSHA violations. But before we get into all of that, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons below so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming workplace safety videos. An Illinois excavating contractor is facing citations after OSHA found workers exposed to cave-ins while working in a 7-foot trench. According to a news release, an inspector discovered that 2 workers were not adequately protected from cave-ins and had no means of trench entry or exit that were safe when working in the trench in June 2022. Lamp Concrete Contractors, Inc. was cited for 5 violations. 3 repeat, 1 serious, and 1 other than serious. The company faces proposed penalties north of $18,000. An estimated 400 to 500 migrant workers have died from World Cup-related construction since Qatar won the bid, according to one official. In a discussion on Piers Morgan Uncensored on Talk TV, British broadcaster Piers Morgan asked the Secretary General of the Supreme Committee for Delivery and Legacy about the number of migrant worker deaths from any construction related to anything to do with the World Cup, since Qatar won the bid to host the FIFA World Cup back in 2010. His answer: an estimated 400 to 500 workers, though the exact number is being discussed. Some officials from Qatar claim that there have only been 3 work-related deaths and 37 non-work-related deaths for the stadiums and projects that were responsible for. Other sources report that as many as 6,500 migrant workers have died since Qatar won the World Cup bid. However, Morgan called the number deeply misleading as it represented all migrant deaths of any cause since the bid announcement. In comparison, the last FIFA World Cup was held in Russia in 2018. The Building and Woodworkers International stated that there were 21 fatalities, many from workers falling from heights or equipment falling from heights and landing on a worker. Dollar General has had numerous violations over the past few years at stores across the U.S. OSHA states the agency has found what it calls all-too-familiar violations at another store in Ohio. According to a news release, OSHA said a Dollar General in Columbus, Ohio, allegedly had merchandise stacked unsafely, excessive clutter and unsanitary conditions, and unmarked emergency exits. The store received citations for 4 repeated violations and proposed penalties totaling more than $300,000. Recent citations have caused the National Council for Occupational Safety and Health to list Dollar General as one of the Dirty Dozen employers earlier this year. These recent citations bring Dollar General's total proposed penalties since 2017 up to $15 million. Do you think Lamp Concrete Contractors was cited fairly? Are the Qatar worker death estimates accurate? Give us your thoughts on any of these stories in the comments section. Remember to smash those like and subscribe buttons, and we will see you on the next NASP Safety News Break.